the NFL on EA
Sports for San Francisco.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. So the Bills make their way out, led by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. At 24 years of age, it's Josh Allen.
Well, what do we ask about players in this league? We ask them to improve from year to year, and Josh Allen did exactly that from his rookie year to year number 2. Doubled his touchdown passes from 10 to 20. One of the better running quarterbacks in the league, had 9 touchdown runs. That gives him 17 in his first 2 seasons. This guy gets better and better and absolutely loves the game of football.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. The tackle made back at his own 6-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
1 yard gain.
They run it with McKinnon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Jerick McKinnon, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a loss of 4
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, he sheds himself free. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big first down on the fake punt. What a call. 16 yards. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
By the 49ers.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now McKinnon. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run with McKinnon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Intended for Trent Taylor. Incomplete.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal.
For the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
End of the first quarter.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Singletary, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Devin Singletary. That's
We
good.
always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Interception.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A gain of 2.
Here's 2nd and 8.
And 8. At the Bills' 20.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Kendrick Bourne.
23 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys, 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, and the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Allen, and the pressure gets to him again.
And sack.
Eric Armstead able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And they try the razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Bills.
And I get what he's trying to do there, trying to make a play, getting the ball to your teammate on the punt return, but we see the risk involved. It played out right there.
No doubt about it. Risk versus reward, and you know that that's drawn up really well on the grease board, right? And then you execute it and work on it in practice. But you know going into a game, heightened emotions, heightened sensitivities during the game, everything has to go perfectly for that play to be executed.
They were trying to go to Brown once again, and now it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Allen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
For Gabriel Davis.
The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, and it's third down.
And 10.
Allen off the play fake. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off at the 30. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That's complete right around the 8. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San
An
Francisco.
8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. And you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er defense now heading back out there. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Check tight. 49. 49's a mic. 49's a mic.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 4. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Richie James as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
For the point after.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San
So not
Francisco.
much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Allen. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 3rd and long, it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Going deep for Diggs. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we reach. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Mullins.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is born. And down he'll go at the 25.
To Kendrick Bourne.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Offense.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. 1st down, they stay with Moss on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills get a bit closer. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. To return, it's McKinnon. Now a hit and a loose football.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Bills.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage.
Zach Moss.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brought down by Jimmy Ward. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
On play
25-yard
action,
line.
Allen. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
39-yard gain on the play.
On first down now, run with McKinnon.
First down.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Brought down by Tre'Davious White. A gain of 22 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Watch out, watch out.
On first down, McKinnon again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
McKinnon, the ball
That
carrier.
one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
Push him back.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
48, the ball carrier.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of
Second
the
and
goal
goal
line.
from the 1.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Kendrick Bourne,
The 49ers
his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Back now in Buffalo. Singletary to get the drive started. And he stopped immediately there.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Jamar Taylor will be credited with the tackle.
Jamar Taylor.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
Allen's pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9 brings up.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Singletary.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the Bills will move the chains. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Allen's pass.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4.
And able to find John Brown. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Allen on first and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10. at their own 6-yard line.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a third and about 13. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
throwing on second down. Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Buffalo Bills.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On second down, here's a run with Moss. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. On play action, Allen. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this carries into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. John Brown there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. So from 3. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here again is McKinnon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The All-Pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw.
And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
The line of scrimmage.
50 seconds to play.
Play action. Now it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen to throw. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
Allen on the
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
He'll let this go deep for Bourne.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all 0. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film. Did you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
To throw is Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Stephon Diggs. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And now the kick is blocked. And the Niners have it. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.